Yeah, able to see my screen, Chetan?
Yeah, I can see your
Okay.
screen.
Okay, Chitra, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. When compared with business rules and decision shape, I would recommend. Business rule shape is the best, because decision you can have only two decisions. Either if it is true, move this path. Either if it is false, move through this path.
Okay.
Like business rules, you can add a number of rules you want to process the document. Like multiple tests can be done there only. I mean, multiple validations can be done in business rule. In decision, you can't do this step. Okay, and in business rule, one more plus point is that you can add a customized error message there only. You need not enter another exception shape there to log those errors and send an email. No, in business rule only you can add customized error message. Okay, in business rule you always have two branches, and in decision also you have two branches. Like it is branching into two, either true or false. In business also it is like that only.
Okay.
Yeah, that is why business rule shape is always best to use if you are processing like more documents and more test cases are there to test the document validation. That time, the business rules is the best, because decision you will have only two decisions, either true or either false. Open decision shape. Clear all this thing on the canvas. No, you can't clear start. Okay. Yeah, drag and drop decision. Yeah, see, you are choosing the first value which is true. Okay,
Okay.
you can choose a process there, and in comparison to that, you are adding a second value there. So, what it is comparing between the first value and the second value. Now, close this, cancel this. See, you have true path here. True is the first path and false is the second path. Again, or if the document is compared and whatever the conditions you have set there are true, then it is moving in the first path. Whatever the shapes you are adding in the true path, that is processed like that.
Okay.
Okay. If it is false, whatever the process shapes you are adding in the false path, that will be processed. Okay. This is decision shape. When it comes to business, drag business rules. Yeah, see, you are choosing here profile type, which XML or JSON. Drag down. See, you have database. These are the five file types which I told you earlier. These are the five file types Boomi is supporting. EDI, they drag down that one. Flat file, JSON, database, XML. Okay.
Okay.
These five types file forms the Dell Boomi supports. Okay, which file you are, which document is processed, which type of document, then you are selecting that, and you are selecting one profile there and click OK. Select anyone, select XML only, for example. Yeah, anything is fine. Okay, choose a profile. Yeah, choose that shipping order XML only. Say OK. See, here you can create your own rules and customize. Say create rule or that plus symbol beside that rule. Anything. Yeah. See, here you are adding the inputs, whatever input you are sending it through that shape. Okay. And this is conditions. What conditions should be performed? Here you have to write scripts. In conditions, you have to write script. Okay. And below you have error message. You are adding customized error message. What error? If that business rule doesn't meet, then execute this error message and send it to your email or whatever the shape you have set after that business rule shape, that will be given. Like this, you can do multiple tests for single document. Each and every document which is passing through this business rule shape will execute all these conditions whatever you have set.
Okay.
Okay, not that only the first document will be moved to this business shape and these conditions are executed and error message is given. No, whichever, how many documents ever you are sending it to through this business rule shape, then those all business rule shapes will be executing these inputs, taking these inputs and executing those script, whatever condition script you have written there, and process successfully. If it is not processed, the error message will be same for all the documents which is passing to. Whatever error message you are setting here, that will be given. Okay, you can set in any number of business rules there, and you can also edit it whenever you want, and you can delete it whenever you don't want that business rule. Okay, usually in organizations we use this business rule only because we will have certain conditions to meet. We cannot add n number of decision shapes onto canvas and look like, make it look like messy. Okay, we'll add one business rule shape and all the conditions inside that. Okay, yeah. Anything else from this validation techniques?
Not sure.
Okay.
Okay, so only we can add this and or like.
Yeah, conditions. And or operate. Like you can say, for example, this file name is this one, and this one, and this one, like that. Okay? Or and or operation. If file is this one, process, or you can set it as error message. You have to use scripts here. JavaScripts or XLST Groovy scripts, you can write it in.
Even we can add it manually, right? I mean, like.
Yeah. Input you can select there, single or an add button. You will have single type or function that you can add and give inputs.
You mean here?
Yeah, no, that is for adding business rules, new business rules. That one, yeah, beside input, you'll have single input or function, variable output, whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, before this, you will be adding a map step, right? There you are mapping that, and that maps output will be taken here as input. Okay, whatever map step you are adding, that step is completed, and that step's output will be considered as this step's input. And basically, it's like that only. For all the shapes you are adding, one shape's output is considered as another shape's input. Okay. Because that is how you are linking it one after the other, right? Okay. Yeah. So that is what is. Yeah. Okay. And now let's move on to error handling techniques. Anything inside this validation techniques?
No, Chaitra.
Okay. Okay, in error handling techniques, we have like exception shape. I have already told you how to handle that error. So using exception shape and notify shape, and you can add personalized connectors. Okay, application connectors, you can add some application connectors where the error response is taken and given. Okay, why do we use this error handling techniques?
Chaitra, one more thing is like cleans we don't cover.
Yeah, that is their separate topic is there for cleanse shape. So I didn't mention a lot about that. This includes validation. Whatever comes in validation techniques, I have told you. Decision and business rule shape is most important. Cleanse shape, we have it with other topic. In the syllabus, we have it with other topics. So I have just briefed you out on cleanse shape. Okay. Yeah. And when it comes to error handling techniques, why we are using this error handling techniques is that we need not want that mess to happen, like sending multiple errors and all. So we do this error handling. Okay, what we are doing, like we are not knowing if the error is occurred or not. At that time, that would be a great loss, like P1, P2 can occur. So for that kind of situations, we are handling the situations using exception shape or notify shape or any other connectors you can use. Okay, application connectors. Okay, what is this exception shape doing is, it will, if you have added exception shape, it is sending you a notification also, and it is terminating the data there and telling the try path to try again. Okay. See, if you have selected, there are two options. If you have selected continue executing other documents, the failed document will be moved to error log, and it will continue with other documents which are coming through the process. Okay. If not, if you have selected the second option, then the entire process will be stopped there only, and all the documents coming forward will be marked as failed.
Okay.
And the error message you can insert there, and that message will be sent to you.
Okay.
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 Yeah. And yeah, you can see those errors in process reporting page. Whatever the error message you have set here, that will be shown to you in the process reporting page where I showed you in manage tab. You have process reporting, right? The successful transfers we did that day. And yeah, there the exception shapes errors will be shown to you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, next is notify shape. What does this notify shape is? It enables you to build a custom execution logs, like customized messages can be sent only like warnings. Okay. Like say for example, you will have a separate email ID for this errors only.
Okay.
For example, let's say like boomi.alerts, boomi.errors, like that. You will create boomi@errors.com, like that. You will create one.
Okay, you mean like some mailbox?
Yeah, some customized email IDs, and those customized messages can be sent to those email IDs.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this exception shape shows the logs in the process reporting page. Okay. This notify shape enables you to custom execution logs and customize messages to your mail IDs. Okay, email alerts will be sent.
Okay.
Okay. And this notify shapes it can create for each process, each document is filled, it can create one or more notifications. For each execution, for each document execution, notify shape is sending you error notifications or error alerts.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, this notify shape is used in line within a process, and it does not alter any data. The notify shape is not altering any data. It's just sending you email alerts. Okay. Now open this notify shape. Yeah. See, in name you are adding display name, you are adding whatever name is required, and title you are giving the error title. See, message level, whichever you are selecting, either information or warning or error, that type of notification is being generated. Okay. And custom message you can add here, like whatever the static or dynamic content, whatever you want, you can add. What that how that email should be sent, that message will be added here. And variables you can provide one or more values and insert the error there, and that email will be formed like that. The message will be there, and the variables whatever you added, like for example, you have set a notify shape and you received an email, but you don't know where this notify shape is set or what is happening. So at that time you can add variables there, like dynamic process, whatever you have used in the process, where this notify shape you are placing, that previous or after that step, what shape is there, that shape's details you can add there in the dynamic values that you can insert. Okay, so that in the mail you will get that variable's name, so that you can easily find out where this notify shape is there and what error it is causing. Okay. Yeah. And generate scroll down. You have generate platform event, write to local item, and write once per execution. These options, however you want, you can select. Okay. If selected, individual log entries will be given. This is like platform event. This one is like single notification for all the documents. Okay. If you select this now, for all document failures, it is not sending you any errors. Okay. And for the other one, write to local item, it is storing the data in this process reporting page only. See that it will be written to the logs there. You can check this logs in your FileZilla. Do you use this FileZilla app? Have you used it before? FileZilla or this mobile extern?
No, sure.
Putty?
Yeah, Putty. Yeah, Unix.
Yeah, you can log in there and see this logs.
Okay.
Okay. In process logs and process reporting page also you can see these logs.
Okay.
Okay. And if the first option is selected, the notification is sent to the alert whoever are accessible to that email alert, the subscribers especially, that will be sent.
Okay.
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 Yeah. And in application error response, you can add any connectors or like say for example Salesforce connector or the Microsoft connector. Like that, you can add connectors to send that error notifications.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say for example you are receiving a file from Salesforce team and you have not received it. So and the process is not run successfully. So
Okay.
at that time when you set an error message to yourself, that would be helpful because you could recognize, and again you taking that seeing the error and finding out that error and sending the message to know Salesforce team would be a time taking process. At that time you can just drag and drop the Salesforce connector and send a notification message to them also,
Okay.
at the same time to you also. Okay, this is how application error response, the connectors are used in error handling.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, anything else with this error handling, Shakti?
What is this RSS feed, Chetan?
That is like your organization's feed, whatever that is like email only you will have this database thing, right?
Mm.
Like that only you will have RSS feed in mind. We haven't used RSS feed anywhere. We use database and email alerts only.
Okay.
So I haven't gone through that.
Okay. Platform API.
Platform API calls, the
Okay.
Google API calls, that one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this is about error handling
Okay.
shapes. Yeah, the notify, the exception, or any connectors.
Okay.
Notify that particular app.
See, in real time, mostly you will be using notification. Right, Chetan?
Notify or connector also we'll be using. We'll use database connectors most probably.
Okay.
Okay, or the Salesforce also. Salesforce is like very less.
Mhm.
We use like database connectors to log the entries in database.
Okay. Yesterday you told
Yeah,
like
from there,
having.
service now will be triggered and an incident will be raised to particular team. Whoever we have mentioned in the database, if this error log is generated, send a notification to this particular team. That particular team will be notified. The ticket will be raised.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And next, shall we move on to this process call?
Yeah.
Sub process. Yeah, clear this canvas. Okay, let that. Okay, fine. See, what is this process call is? If you are running a single process, for example, you are starting it and ending it somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
In between, to jumble with the document, whatever you are processing to that, you might want to add another document coming from other process. Okay. That time you can't build a new configuration. Or let's say for example now you have created new processes, open the processes plus button there, expand that on the left side, no, the left side, full left, yeah, there, processes. Yeah, see, you have created new process 2 and new process 3. Okay, for example, now you are writing code for new process 3. Okay, at that time in new process 3, you want some data which is processing through only new process. Okay, that time you want to bring that new process into this new process 3. Okay, let's say for example, new process is Shakti and new process 3 is like Shakti 1, 2, 3, something like that. Okay, so you are building a code for Shakti 1, 2, 3. There you might want the data which is running in Shakti folder, a Shakti process.
Okay.
Okay, that time you use this process call to execute a sub process. Okay, that time this process, new process 3 or Shakti 1, 2, 3 is called as parent process, and that is called as child process.
Okay.
Okay, that process is brought into inside this process. Okay, and yeah, when I mean it is starting from start shape, and if you have added any business conditions here, so for example, business rules or decision shapes you have added, if true, move to this path. There you are calling the child process. Okay, at that time, if those conditions what you have said previously are met, the document moves to the child process and triggers the child process to run first. Before moving into the next process of this process, the child process is triggered first. The execution of entire child process is triggered and the output is taken of that child process, and then further this process will be continued.
Okay.
Okay. To tell you simply, see, you are going to your office, for example. In between, you will have some other work. Okay, you are going there and completing that work first, and then moving to office. It's like that. First, it is starting with this process only, and then the child process will be completed first. Okay, the output of the child process is taken and moved as output to the next process shape here. Okay. Yeah. See, for organizing this process shape, you should always use a branch shape. Okay, you are always branching or decision, for example, whatever you want. Drag a decision or branch at branch shape. Cancel this one. Drag a branch shape first.
Branch is
in logic you'll have it. Yeah. Connect start to, yeah, the number of branches 3 or 4. Oh, you can specify till 25. Okay, you can say 4 branches. Okay, and connect from start to branch. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, you are starting the process and one document is moving from starting. Okay. In branch, you have set some conditions like 1, 2, 3, 4. What if what document should be moved to 1, what document should be moved, or you can set document to move through all these 4 branches. Okay. In one branch, you are calling a sub process. Select the sub process to branch 1. You have it here only, right? The process call. Okay, tap on that. And add one more process call at 4. No, wait. Add one more process at 4.
Here,
No. You can click on plus symbol and then select process call there, or you can either drag and drop. Yeah, process call. Okay. See, now let's leave it like 2 and 3 is doing some other process. Okay. Let's say one document is moving from start to branch. Now one document is branched from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, same document is moved in 4 different paths. Okay. Now select one process shape, first process shape, the process call. Yeah, select that. Yeah. See, here you can choose a process, the sub process. You can choose a child process to continue. Select one. Click on that, choose and select one. Yeah, select that one only. New process 2. New process. Yeah. Okay. See, wait. There are, let's see. Now, what you are doing is one document is moved from branch shape, and then it is sending it to, and then this new process 2 is triggered. Okay, whatever code you have written inside this new process 2, that will be executed first.
Okay.
Okay, and then you have two options here: wait for process to complete and abort if sub-process fails. See, what you are doing here is, if you select this first checkbox, it is waiting till entire this new process 2 is completed.
Okay.
New process 2 step full should be completed. Whatever code you have written, it should come to an end. Until that, this what process you are building now, that will not be starting.
Okay.
Okay, so select new process. I guess you have selected new process 2 only inside new process 2. Select some other process. No, there only. Configuration. There only select another subject, because this is only the parent process and you can't select the same. I mean, you can select the parent process, but that's of no use. Like selecting the same parent process, there only it will be running. It will be like a loop. So select some new process 3. Select new process 3. Or any other SFTP to anything, which sub process you want to call, that you can add here. Okay. Now you are calling the new process 3 inside to this new process 2. Okay. Now you are selecting this option, first option, wait for the process to complete. What it is doing, the execution starts at the start shape and then branching into the first branch. There you are calling this new process, the child process.
Okay.
Okay. If you select this checkbox, until this child processing is completed, the further step will not be executed in this new process 2.
Okay.
Okay, further step it will not go. It will wait until this process is completed. Okay, and the next option is, if one document is failed, the entire process is failed. It is open that process only.
Okay.
Yeah. See, abort if sub-process fail. If this sub-process is failed, whole process, what you are calling, that whole shape will be, a parent process also will be marked as failed only. Okay. Okay. Now, say for example, cancel this. And here you are branching and moving it to 4 different branches, right? In the second, you are calling the sub-process 2. Okay, as a child process, you are calling the sub-process 2. And in fourth one, let's call some other thing, SFTP or something. Okay, the same thing happens here also. The child process is run executed first and then it is moved to next shape. Okay, add some other shape after this process.
Here, Chetna, into.
Yeah, you can add wherever you want. I mean, I wanted to explain you how this branching works. See, now it is one document is moved. Yeah, you add 4 process calls here also. One by one, one document is moved to all these 4 branches. That is how branching works, right? Like it is dividing one document into 4 sub documents. The same document, no data is changed there. No, you haven't linked that yet. The arrow mark should turn into blue, whole blue. It will be moved in next row. Next row, come scroll down, it will be moved there. When you say arrange, yeah, there it is.
You can revert.
Are you saved right now, right?
Yeah.
You can't save it. You can go to revision history and bring back that one. Yeah, the 4th one. Select edit on 4th one. Edit, you have edit symbol there. 4th one. That is just to weave what you have done. 4th one, select revision history of 4th one. Yeah, you will get this. Oh, you haven't saved after that. Okay, come back to 5th one only. You haven't saved after that, I guess. Last one was the first save. Okay, yeah. Don't say arrange, you just drag and drop until the arrow mark is turned into blue, whole blue. Only then it is that process shape is linked. Yeah, now it is linked. Indian. Yeah, you can leave. Okay. Now each process is executed simultaneously. These are called child processes, and the start shape what you are doing, that is called parent process. Okay. After executing all these child processes, whatever shapes you are adding after that, excuse me, sorry, after adding all the child processes, that processes will complete the execution successfully, and that output will be taken to the next step of this process. Okay.
One question.
Yeah.
So process call is considered as a separate distinct in the process execution. So it will run individually, I mean separately, Chaitra?
Yeah. How can I tell you? Like I'm telling you, right? You're going to office. On the way, you will have some other work.
Okay.
You're coming there, and that is not related to office work. Okay, you're coming there and completing that whole work, and then going to office. It's like that. Starting with a new, starting with a new process, which is named as new process 2, and then calling a child process there. That whole execution will be done for that on that document. One more thing, Shakti, you need not select from this. Cancel this process you have selected. Select third one. Select third one. Third branch. Yeah, there only. No. Select on plus symbol. Yeah, add a process shape. Process call shape. Yeah, process call. Configure that. Okay. See, you need not choose. You can write a new process also by clicking the plus symbol. You can write new code inside that process.
Okay.
That also will be considered as child process only. Okay. This why we are using this process call shape is that to simplify the complex coding. Okay. See, now you want to say, for example, you are sending me a document like 2. For example, name 2. You should add some other. You should convert that document to XML shape. Okay, XML document from JSON document to XML document.
Okay.
So you have written that process somewhere else. Like I told you, you can install pre-functions also.
Okay.
Like from browse process library, you can install the pre-written function processes also, right? Like that you install, and you will not require that code to be written again. You can just drag that process into this process, saying the child process. Okay, you can drag that here. To simplify an example, how to tell you.
Can I check for that thing?
What will you check?
You told like something.
No, any function you can call. Like you have this simpler flat file too. You can install this one. First one only. Install this one. I'll tell you. Okay, install location, local atom or test atom. Yeah, training to inside process library. There only, somewhere demo components there. Okay, install. Okay. See here what it is doing. For example, from start shape, the sample payload, whatever the document is taken, that is transforming from flat file to JSON. Okay, and ending the process. You want this process to be done for some other document in some other process.
Okay.
So you need not write the same code again. What you're doing is go to new process 2. Yeah, close, cancel this one. Okay, so you're sending one document in this start shape. Okay, and branching the document for how many branches ever you want. So at that time, you want the document for to be converted from flat file to JSON, for example. Okay, that time you need not write a new code again. You can just call this process here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can configure and say flat file to JSON. Choose.
Okay.
No, say there you have under training too.